Hi,
Hi
friends.
friends.
Welcome back to a brand new week with My Zone's Active Kids.
Where we actively invest in your
Future,
exactly whose future?
your future. This week is all about senses, and we'll be listening and touching more on our senses and the different type of senses we have. Today, I'm joined by my friend.
Welcome back, guys. My name is Enzo, and today this week's theme is all about senses, and we are going to talk about senses. Rivaldo, what can you tell us? What are some of the senses that we have as humans?
The senses that we have 5 senses. The first one is sight,
Yes.
touch,
hear,
hearing,
smell.
and
What else?
what else?
What else?
I'm
What
sure you
else?
guys know this one. The last one.
The last one.
The last one. What is the last one?
Okay,
Enzo.
let's redo it. It's
Okay.
touch,
Touch,
hear,
hear,
smell,
smell, taste.
taste. No, we didn't say it the first time.
Okay, yeah.
We are missing one.
We're
have five
missing
senses.
one.
Touch,
Touch,
smell,
smell,
hear,
hear,
taste,
taste, and seeing, of
and
course.
seeing, of course.
I mean, our friends love seeing us and they can see us right now, so I'm sure that's the last sense. And so, senses are pretty interesting, right?
Very much interesting.
And so, what's your favorite sense?
I think it's to see.
It's to see.
Yes.
So, you love seeing.
Yes, I love seeing.
I
I would rather see than have all the other senses.
What are your favorite senses, everyone watching?
So guys, we would like to remind you that you can catch us every day from Monday to Friday on the MyZone Facebook pages and also on our MyZone pages as well. And we would also like to thank who? Innovations for these big blue.
Penny bags.
Yes, exactly. So if you'd like to rent something from them, please do not forget to contact them at info@kickstatnam.com. And yes, Rivaldo, I think we should sing a song now.
So, now it's song time. And today we're singing Hickory Dickory Dock.
Hickory.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse struck up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse went down. Hickory Dickory Dock.
Now it's time for us to see the coolest people we know, Zacky and Zoey.
Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hooray! Hi friends, I missed you guys so much. My name is Zacky and I love when I can hear the ice cream truck coming.
Hi beautiful friends, my name is Zoe and I love when I can hear the birds chirping outside.
And we are brother and sister. This week we are learning all about our senses. It is going to be the greatest week ever. Zoe, what type of senses do we get?
We got hearing, smelling, tasting, seeing and feeling. Today's all about being able to hear.
Zoe, I love how we get to learn more about the world with our ears. We get to hear when our mom or dad or grandma or grandpa calls us to wake up in the morning.
With our ears, we also hear the school bell ring and we get to hear things like birds chirping outside.
Zacky, with our ears, we also get to hear the ice cream truck or hear when our friends are calling us to go play.
Zacky, our ears are super duper important to us and I think it is just the coolest part of our bodies. Did you know that our ears have 3 main areas?
Really? What areas do our ears have?
We have the outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. And each area plays an important role for us to hear.
But Zoe, how is it possible for us to hear?
Sound moves through the air and through our outer ear. Our outer ear is kind of like a cone, so it helps the sound to move to other areas of the ear.
So our outer ears are like cones? This is funny. Imagine us walking around with big orange cones for ears. That would be so cool and very funny.
I know, right? And our middle ears have our eardrums in them.
Wait. We have drums in our ears? No way.
It is true. The eardrums take the sound and make them vibrations.
What are vibrations?
When you stand next to a speaker and the music is really loud, you can almost feel the doof, doof, doof in your chest. That is called vibrations.
Oh, okay. So we actually hear through vibrations.
Yes, our middle ear has the three smallest bones in our bodies, and they help to move the vibrations to our inner ear, which is the largest area of our ear.
Oh, so this is where that part of our ear where the vibrations are then changed to something electrical impulses that move to our brains.
Yes, Zacky, you are right. I think it is super magical how we are able to hear, and all the different parts and areas work together so we can hear all the magical things. Our ears are always working, whether you're awake or asleep, they can't be turned off. So even when we sleep, we can still hear.
Zoe, but not all animals hear through their ears. Crickets hear using organs called tympanum on their front legs.
Oh, animals are super cool and they also need to hear. But Zacky, did you know you also have fluid, which is like water, in the semicircular canals in your ears? They send the messages to your brain as to where your head is to that can make you stay balanced when you move.
Wow, really? Like, is that why we get dizzy when we go on a roller coaster and stuff?
Yes. When you move fast and round and suddenly stop, the fluid thinks you're still moving around and your brain doesn't know that you have stopped again.
I think it's time for us to sing a super fun song about ears now.
Get ready, friends. And a one, and a two, and a one, two, three. Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you toss them over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your ears hang low? Yes, my ears hang low. They wobble to and fro. I can tie them in a knot. I can tie them in a bow. I can toss them over my shoulder like a continental soldier. Yes, my ears hang low. Ooh, Zacky, I had so much fun learning about hearing and our ears. Now it's time for my fun fact again.
Did you know that snakes hear from their jaw bones? Their inner ears are connected to their jaw bones, so vibrations travel from the jaw bones to the ears.
Oh, Zacky, that was super fun. I love all your fun facts.
But that is from us for today, friends. We will see you again tomorrow. Bye!
Hi friends, welcome back to our active activity, and this time we'll be focusing on some active senses, our favorite sense. Fanwo will guide us through the senses. Fanwo?
All right, guys, welcome to active activity for today. So today we are going to test one of our most important senses, and that is hearing. So I'm going to say a few things, and we are going to see if Rivaldo will be able to do it. So the first thing, Rivaldo, we are going to test. We are going to do is I'm going to say something and then you do it.
Okay.
And if I say the next thing and you have to do it fast or respond fast.
Okay.
So the first thing you are going to do is run. Jump to the left, jump to the right, run. Stand, run. Stand, jump to the left. And there we have it.
Okay, cool. That was an awesome active activity. I'm sure you guys watching there can also start your own active activity. So stay tuned for the next segment.
What a great activity we had today, Rivaldo.
I'm super excited. It was super fun. So now, get ready, friends, because now we will have week 2, lesson 1 for the pre-primary learners.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa, and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is myself. And before we get into any lesson, we must always sanitize. So please get your sanitizer. You spray it in one hand, and then you rub inside your hand, round and round your hands, in between your fingers and on the wrists. Well done! Now we are ready for our lesson. Our lesson today is all about the square and feelings. For our first exercise, we are going to go to page 17. On page 17, you can see that we have a shape. This is a square. Everybody, let's say square. Square. Well done. Now the square is there for you to color in your favorite color. Now you can see that the square is also having how many corners? Let's try and count the corners here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can also see that it also has equal sides, which means each side is the same. Nothing is longer than the other. So you are going to use your favorite color. It can be blue, green, red, orange, pink, purple, any color. And I want you to try and color inside the lines. Make sure that you take your time and you don't scribble, 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 scribble. Then at the bottom, you can see that there is something we're being asked to do. It says, can you think of anything else in your house or class that looks like a square? Draw something shaped like a square. I have a few things here with me and we're going to talk about them. The first thing I have is a napkin. Everybody, let's say napkin. Now, as you can see, the napkin is also square and it also has 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we have our napkin, we can say it's in the shape of a square. I can open the napkin and then I can show you that our little napkin can be a big napkin. Yay! And we use napkins to wipe our face. Well done. The next square thing I want to show you is a square box. Now this square box also has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it also has 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this box, you can actually put something inside it. We have a few papers that are inside this box. Let me try and show you another one. We have here a square inside. Now this is called a hashtag and you can find it on a phone or on a laptop. Inside a hashtag is a square. Let's see the square. There it is. And you can peep through your hashtag just like me. Hello. So we have our hashtag that also has a square inside. And then we have this box. Everybody, let's say box. Now this box also looks like a square. So we have a box that looks like a square inside a hashtag, a napkin. Let me fold our napkin nicely. There we go. And a napkin. We also have a black box. Well done. There it is. The last thing that I'm going to show you that is in the shape of a square is a pillow. Can you see the pillow? It's beautiful. And it also has its 4 corners. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it has its sides. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this pillow feels so good in my hands. I wish I could fall asleep. But we have to continue. So it is your job to find some things in your house or in your classroom that are also the shape of a square. Let's now turn to the next page, page 18. On page 18, we are now going to be doing something for our feelings. We have emotions. Anne is asking you to draw a picture of how you feel when you are happy in the face below. So we have the face already, and we need to draw what we look like when we feel happy. Let's take a look at the board. Now on the board, I have these 2 picture faces that show when someone is happy. You can see that they have their smile and their eyes are even closed. Maybe they are even laughing because they are so happy. Let's laugh because we are so happy. Yes. And we have a normal one where we show our teeth and smile. This emotion tells us that we are happy. When our mouth is open and the corners of our lips are far and our teeth are showing and we are smiling. Everybody, let's smile. Very good. So, there's also something that happens when we are happy. We also like to sing when we're happy. And I know you know that song. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. Well done, boys and girls. You are clever, my dear, dear friends. Now, we want to show that we are happy. So, in your face or on your face, don't forget to put a big smile and eyes that show that they are happy. Now, let us go back to our exercise to see what else we need to draw. Now, we are going to draw a picture of how you feel when you are sad in the face below. Let us take a look at the board. Now, when we feel sad, our face changes. We have our mouth on the other side. It's no longer a smile, but it's facing down. And our eyebrows also, they change. So everybody, let us try and make a sad face. Sad. So, when we are sad, it is very different from when we are happy because the feeling is different. When you are sad, you are feeling low, you might even want to cry. And sometimes it's not even that you're sad, it is that you are angry. And when you are angry, ooh, the face really changes. The eyebrows go down and they're strong, and the face is not happy at all. Everybody, show me if you are angry. How do you look? When teacher's angry, she looks like this. So, now let us try and go through all our feelings. When we are very happy and we are laughing and smiling, this is what our face looks like. Everybody, let us laugh. Well done! Then, when we are happy and we know it, our face shows a big smile and our eyes are bright. Everyone, show me how you look when you are happy. Yes. And then, when we are sad, our face changes. Our mouth goes down and our eyebrows go down as if we are about to cry. Everyone, show me how you look when you are sad. And then, when it's not sad, but angry at something or someone who mistreated you, let us show our angry face. But for today, we want you to draw a happy face when you are feeling happy inside. And at the bottom, you are going to draw your sad face when you are feeling sad inside. Take your time for both of the exercises, and I will see you just now after this advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
We have now come to the end of our lesson. Now remember, boys and girls, it's very important for us to sanitize before and after our lesson. And today I'm going to teach you a special song so that you remember. Are you ready? Let's go. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Hello, Zashi. How are you today? Oh, wow. What's that? You have something for me? Ooh, okay. Zashi has a gift. Let me close my eyes. And can I open it? Ooh. Oh, thank you so much, Zashi. Oh, he brought me a little sweet. Thank you. So from Sashi and I, we would like to say thank you for joining us and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF for Every Child, My Zone Online School, and Amos Meerkat Syllabus.
What a great lesson that was.
Now we'll have the next lesson, which is week 2, lesson 1 for grade 1 learners.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is My Family. And before we get into any lessons, grade 1s, we have our special song. So, does everybody have their sanitizer? Well done. Let us sing. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Well done. Good job. Now we are ready. Today's lesson is all about vocabulary, sight words, and days of the week. For our first exercise for today, we are going to be looking at page 17. On page 17, you can see that we have a family, and we are going to look back at what we learned last time. So there are some words that we are going to read, but before we read those words, I would like us to read the words in my hand. Now, may you repeat after me when I say the name. The first one we have is grandfather. Grandfather. Very good. The next person in the family that we're going to read the name for is grandmother. Grandmother. Very good. The next one that we are going to read as a family member is father. Father. Well done. Let's move on to the next family member that we're going to read is mother. Mother. Very good. Well done. And the last family member which we are going to read is cousin. Cousin. Well done. Now we can go back into our exercise. As you can see, we have all these family members present, and we are going to read all the words in the box. I would like you to please point to the word father. Very good. Let us now point to the word brother. Yes, well done. The next one we have is sister. Yes, well done. Let us now point to the word baby. Good job. And lastly, we are going to point to the word boy and girl. Well done. Now, I would like you to read these words every day. You can even point where you can see the pictures of the family members. We have a grandmother, a grandfather, a baby, then we have cousins, a boy, a girl, father, and mother. Well done, grade ones. Keep on practicing. Let us now go to the next page, page 18. On page 18, we can see that we are going to be practicing some sight words to read them. Remember, we said sight words are words that we are going to come across often. And that means that we need to learn not only how to read them, but how to write them and how to use them as well. So we have our words. The first one that you can see is the word one. Everybody, let us say one. One. Good job. The next sight word we are going to be doing is two. Everybody, let us say two. Two. Very good. And the last sight word we are going to be doing is the word three. Three. Well done. Now I have the same words in my hand. So we are going to practice them together. The first one that we can see is the word one. One. Very good. Well done. Let us move on to the next one. We have, let's read together, two. Two. Well done. The next one that we have is the word three. 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 Very good. Now I want you to show me one finger. One. Well done. Now I want you to show me two fingers. Good job. And lastly, I would like you to show me three fingers. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Now you know how to read them and what they look like. Let's turn back into our exercise. In our exercise, it is asking us that we must, number one, find the first thing we're going to do, we read in our exercise. Let's take a look at our exercise. We have the reading side and then we have the tracing side. Remember, when you are tracing these words, take your time. Don't rush and make sure that you are finishing them properly. After that, we are going to find and color them as well. Can you see those little clouds? Yes, I can. And there are even some words we did last week there. But you are going to find the word one and then color it. And then the word two and color it. And then the word three and color that one as well. When you are done, it is asking us to match the correct number with the number name. And we have some shapes that are being shown there. Let's take a look at my hand because I have the names of these shapes. Now, the one that you can see that is round is called a circle. Let's say the word circle. Circle. Very good. The next shape that we can see that is pointy is called a triangle. Everyone, let us say triangle. Triangle. Very good. Then the last shape that we have is a square. Everyone, let us say square. Square. Good job. Well done. Now, in your booklets, you are going to count how many circles you can see, how many triangles you can see, and how many squares you can see. Then you're going to match the correct number that you can see to the word in the booklet. This is going to be a lot of fun, so I am going to leave you to it. In the meantime, we will be back just now after a short commercial break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
Our next exercise is going to be on page 19. On page 19, we are dealing with the days of the week. And I'm so excited because there's even a song for this one. And I'm so happy to share it with you. Would you like to hear it? Yes, I'm sure you would. So if you know the song, please sing with me. Are you ready? Okay. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, that was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed yourselves just like I did. Now, let us take a look at some of the words I'm holding in my hand. So, we are going to do the days of the week together. And we're going to start with the one that you can see in your booklet, which is Monday. Now, on Monday, that's the first day of school as well. So we get up in the morning, then we brush our teeth, and then we get ready for school on a Monday. Then on a Tuesday, we are still at school. But there are other things that can happen on a Tuesday. Some of you boys and girls go for sports on a Tuesday. So that is the day you put on your sports kit and maybe you go for soccer or for athletics, any kind of sport. Then on Wednesday, what normally happens is that is the middle of the week. And our word Wednesday is quite long, but I know you'll be able to remember it. After that, on a Thursday, some of you have special clubs that you go to. Now, these are other activities like reading book club, or you go for singing or even music at your schools. And then the last day of the week, before we get into the weekend, is Friday. On Friday, sometimes in other schools, they have so much fun. They have silly things like Secret Socks Friday or Civvies Day on Friday. Some schools even have a test being done on a Friday. This is the last day of the school week. And then we get into the weekend, which is a Saturday. On Saturday, it's the day where we relax and rest. We are with our families. Some of you do a little bit of shopping with your parents and maybe some cleaning. Some of you go to church on Saturdays, which is still okay. And then we have Sunday. Now on Sunday, some of you even go to church as well. But it's the day before Monday, so that means we are calm, we are still doing shopping, we're visiting family and friends, and we are getting ready for the next day, which would be, which one is the next day? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Yes, the next day would be Monday. This is why there are 7 days in a week. For your exercise, I'd like you to please trace the names of the days and make sure you take your time. Please, boys and girls, don't rush and check that you're doing it neatly. I will see you right after our short advert break. Have fun.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoey and Zacky.
This is now the end of our lesson. I hope you had fun, grade ones. I know I did. And remember, it's important for us to also sanitize at the end of a lesson. let us sing our special sanitizing song. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Good job! But I don't think I've seen our special friend today. Have you? Oh, there he is. Hello. So, from Sashi and I, we would like to say thank you and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF for Every Child, My Zone Online School, and Amos Meerkat Syllabus.
What a great lesson that was.
Now we'll have week 2, lesson 1 for grade 2 learners.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello everyone, and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa, and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is My Family. And before we get into the lesson for today, it is very important, grade 2s, to sanitize. Now remember, when you're sanitizing, make sure that you rub inside, round your hands and on your wrists as well. Also, don't touch anything before your hands are dry. Well done. Today's lesson is going to be all about letters and vowels. Our first lesson for today is going to be found on page 17. On page 17, you can see that we have the letters of the alphabet. We are going to learn how to trace each one correctly. Remember, it's not always about getting the answer correct. It is also about making sure your work is neat. So we need to practice tracing all the letters. Let's take a look at the board. We have the first letter, which is A. And the sound that A makes is A. So let us trace. We start at the top and we go down and then down and across. This is how we make our letter, capital letter A. Let us now make our small letter. We say round, up and down. And that is our small letter A. Try and do the same in your booklet. I will be doing it on my board and you will be doing it in your booklet. Let us now move to the next letter. We have the letter B, also known as B. The sound it makes is B. So let us start, you in your booklet. We start at the top going down and then we say round and round. Very good. And that is our letter B. Our small letter B starts at the top as well and goes down, up and round. There you go. Please trace clearly. Make sure that the red dotted line that you can see is being used carefully. It's there to guide us on what size our letters are supposed to be. This is why I also have a dotted line on my board. Let us continue. The next letter is the letter C, also known as K, because that is the sound it makes. Let's draw our letter C. We go round and stop. Remember that the head and the tail need to be in the same place. Let me just fix this one. There we go. That's a proper C now. And now let's make the small c. Let's go round, stop. And there we have our small c. Now let's move on to the next letter, which is the letter D, also known as D. It makes the sound D. Now let's do the big letter or capital letter D. We have down and round. And that is our letter D. Make sure that you connect each line to each other and there's no gaps in between. Now let us make the small letter D or D. We go round, up and down. Now this one is a little difficult because you need to keep your line straight when you're going back down. So it is round, up and down. Let us now do the next letter, the letter E, also known as E. Let's begin. We have the capital letter E that has a head, up, down, and then it has its feet. And then it has its arms. I want you to check that the head, the arms, and the feet are all the same size. And it should be the same for you as well. Now, the small letter E is something that is very difficult for some people, but we start in the middle between the dotted line and the bottom line. So we start with a straight line and then we go round and down like this. Now make sure that your letter E is also touching from its head right down to its neck and feet. The next one that we have is the letter F, also known as Now we are going to trace it. Let's go. We go the head first, then down, and then the arm. Very good. Remember, the arm does not go behind the F. If it goes behind the F, it is now a small letter F. Let's trace the small letter F. Round down and its arms. There we go. So the arms for the letter F go across, but for the big F, it's only in front. Let's now go to the next letter, which is G, also known as G. So let us go and trace it. We are going to start with round, up to its legs, down. And this G has a cap. There we go. So your letter G must look like this. And then the small letter G likes to sit on the line. So her legs are dangling down. And then we trace her like this. Round, up, and down. So the letter G likes to sit on the line with her head down and her feet are dangling. All right, so let us now go to the next letter, which is the letter H, also known as. Now H has a unique way of showing who he is. He has his arms and legs straight up and then his body across. There he is. So the letter H likes to put both of his hands up and his feet wide apart. Small letter H has a head there going down and round. So his feet have a curve on them, but the big letter H is straight. Let's move on to the next letter. We have I. Now I, capital letter I, goes right down. And sometimes it has its head and its shoes. So we are going to put its head and its shoes. And then small letter I is a very small letter with a floating head. Can you see the floating head? Wow! Is your head floating? No, it's not. Let us now move on to J, also known as J. We start at the top and his feet are behind him. So we start here and we go down and round. And he has a cap on because it is very hot. And when we are doing small letter J, he also likes to dangle his feet. So we say down and round. And he also has a floating head. Let's move to K. Now K has his body straight down, and then he has his arm high in the air and his feet touching the ground. This is capital letter K, also known as K. Now small letter K looks like capital letter K, except his body is touching the top and bottom line, but his hands only touch the dotted line and his feet are spread out. This is how we know that this is the letter K. Let's move on to L, also known as L. Now L or L is very easy. It's down and across. She is just sitting with her legs in front of her. And then we have small letter L, which is just down. This one is so easy, grade 2s. I know you'll be able to do it. The next one that we are tracing is the letter M. So I hope you can see that letter M has 3 legs. Yes, 3 legs. The first leg starts at the top, and then the second one goes down and up at the top again, and then the third one goes down. So these are 3 legs. 1, 2, 3. And then small letter M, also known as has the same. It goes down and round and round. So this is our capital letter and small letter m. Small letter M has round points, but capital letter M has sharp points. Now let's go to N. We go down and down and down. Capital letter N touches the top and the bottom lines, but small letter n has down and it goes round. There you go. After that, I want you to complete the rest of them by yourselves. Remember, take your time when you're doing this. And make sure your work is neat. Let's now go to the next page. On the next page, on page 18, we can see that they have said we must write 3-letter words for each of the vowels. Now, what are vowels, you may ask? Well, I can remind you. Let's take a look at the board. Vowels, my dear children, are the letters A, then we have, let me write it in the line. We have A, also known as A. Then we have E, also known as E. Then we have I, also known as I. And then we have O, also known as O. And lastly, we have U, also known as A. So these are our vowels, and it is our job to find 3-letter words with these vowels. I'm going to try and do the first one for you. On your page, you have the vowels. They have given you examples on your page. Now, on your page, you have the first one, ant. Ant. That is your example. Our example, which we will put on the board, is the word and. And. Then, the next example that you have is the word for A. A. So we are going to put our example for A. We are going to put the word end. End. Let's erase that, and then we are going to write end. End. Very good. There is our word end. Then the next one is the word I, and they have put ink. Ink. Now I am going to put the word in, the one with the double N. So we are going to write in. In. There you go. In. In. Then we are going to find a 3-letter word for O. And I have the perfect one. We are going to write the word odd. Odd. So we put our odd. which has double D. Odd. Odd. Very good. The last example that we have, we're not going to put a three-letter word. Instead, this one is going to be for you to find out. And I am excited to see what you're going to put there. So remember, when you're making your words, sound them out and make sure that they are the vowel sounds. Now, they don't always have to start with the vowel sound, but it needs to have the vowel sound in it. Have fun, and I will see you just now after this commercial break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
I hope you enjoyed your lesson today. I know I did. And remember, it's very important for us to also sanitize at the end of every lesson. Remember, grade 2s. Sanitizing means that we are responsible boys and girls. And make sure that you sanitize and also leave your hands to dry before you touch anything else. I wonder though, I haven't seen our friend today. Zoshi, where are you? Oh, there he is. Hello, Zoshi. So, from Zoshi and I, we would like to say thank you and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF for Every Child, My Zone Online School and Amos Meerkat Syllabus.
I hope you guys are busy learning because these lessons are amazing.
They are surely amazing. Now we will have week 2 lesson 1 for grade 3 learners, and I hope they're surely super excited and tuned in to our Facebook page.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is families and communities. And before we get into our lesson, it is very important for us to sanitize. Remember, we sanitize so that we can be responsible boys and girls and make sure that we're staying safe from coronavirus. Make sure that before you touch anything else, your hands are dry. Now we are ready. For today's lesson, we will be talking about the sound spl, reading, and our comprehension. Our first exercise can be found on page 17. On page 17, we have some words, and those words all start with our sound spl. Everybody, let's say spl. Spl. Very good. Now we are going to try and read each word from the sploshes that we can see. We have the word splat, splat, splat. Can you see the word splat? Very good. We also have the word splinter, splinter, splinter. And then we have the word splash, splash, splash. At the bottom, we have the word split, split, split. Then we have the word splendid, splendid, splendid. Then we have a word splosh, splosh, splosh. Then the last word that we have is spleen, spleen, spleen. Now, I'm going to try and explain what each word means. Splat is a sound that something makes that is liquid when it has been put on the floor. Splat. Then, a splinter is a small tiny piece of wood that may have gotten on your finger and that you need a pair of tweezers to take it out. And then the word splash is the sound that is made when anything is entering a body of water, like someone diving into a pool. Splash. And then we have the word splendid, which can be the same as the word excellent. We also have the word split, which is to make one thing get broken down into two parts. We are splitting a piece of wood. And then we have splosh. Now, splosh is similar to the word splat. And then lastly, we have the word spleen. Now, the spleen is a part that is in the body. Now that I have told you the meaning of these words, it is time to make some sentences. You are going to choose 3 words from the sketch above and make your own sentences. Remember, grade 3s, it's important for us to start with a capital letter when we're making a sentence and ending with any of these. If it ends with a question mark, then it becomes a question. If it does not have, then we will end it with a full stop. But if it is something that is showing emphasis, then we can use an exclamation mark. Please take your time and make sure that you read your sentences before you go on to the next one. Let us now turn to page 18 for our next exercise. On page 18, you can see that we have a story to read. Oh, I love comprehensions. And this story is talking about a certain person. Remember, a comprehension needs to be read 3 times. So I am going to read it first for you. Please follow with your finger or with your pencil. Are you ready? Let's go. I began going to school 3 years ago. It's a great place. There is a big schoolyard and I can play with my classmates at the break. There are some swings too. My teacher's name is Mrs. Ropa and she is very nice and never gets angry. She speaks slowly and has lots of patience. She helps me when I don't understand something. This month, I am learning to write the alphabet and draw numbers in my notebook. I carry a green school bag and I am sitting on the second table next to the window. Mrs. Ropa is a tall woman and she wears glasses. She reads us short stories and we can ask her any questions about the stories. In the afternoon, we often sing children's songs and we play the flute. I love all kinds of music. My parents watch TikToks and listen to iTunes. I go to school by car. My father takes me there in the morning and my mother picks me up in the afternoon. School finishes at 1 o'clock. Wow, that was a very exciting story. And I'm sure this person really loves going to school. At the bottom of our comprehension, we have some questions. So, let us read the questions together. Are you ready, grade 3s? Very good. What is the name of the teacher? What is the name of the teacher? Let's read the second one. Where do they play at break time? Where do they play at break time? Let us read the third one. How do you know that Mrs. Ropa is a nice person? How do you know that Mrs. Ropa is a nice person? Number 4. When do we sing children's songs? When do we sing children's songs? And number 5, the last one. Who watches TikToks? Who watches TikToks? Now, boys and girls, for us to understand, we need to read the comprehension again. When we read the first time, we are reading to understand the story. The second time is to try and find our answers. And then the third time that you are going to read is to make sure that your answers are correct. So let us go back to the comprehension passage. On the comprehension passage, let us read together, starting from I. I began going to school 3 years ago. It's a great place. There is a big schoolyard and I can play with my classmates at break. There are some swings too. My teacher's name is Mrs. Roper, and she is very nice and never gets angry. She speaks slowly and has lots of patience. She helps me when I don't understand something. This month, I am learning to write the alphabet and draw numbers in my notebook. I carry a green school bag and I am sitting on the second table next to the window. Mrs. Roper is a tall woman and she wears glasses. She reads us short stories and we can ask her any questions about the stories. In the afternoon, we often sing children's songs and we play the flute. I love all kinds of music. My parents watch TikToks and listen to iTunes. I go to school by car. My dad takes me there in the morning and my mom picks me up in the afternoon. School finishes at 1 o'clock. Now remember grade 3s. Please take your time when you are trying to find the answers for each of these questions. And when you are done, you are going to read this one by yourselves. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon after this commercial break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
Welcome back, and now we need to end our lesson. I hope that you managed to firstly make your sentences clear and correctly, and I hope you managed to answer all the questions for the comprehension. Remember, boys and girls, if you're not able to do it by yourselves, there is no harm in asking for help. And this is the end of our lesson. Remember, at the end of every lesson, we need to sanitize. We sanitize to make sure that we are safe from any germs and we are being responsible so that we do not get COVID-19. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. But I wonder now, I haven't seen our friend today. Have you? Oh, there he is. Hello, Zashi. So, from Zashi and I, it is time to say goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF for Every Child, My Zone Online School, and Amos Meerkat Syllabus.
What a great day we had.
Solely super fun and filled with all awesome activities. We hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.